welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Baldwin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice, they still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Baldwin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Let's go now. 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bills. Mason Taylor, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
60 by.
Gibson again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
He was taken down
3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Goldstein. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Off the play fake, Goldstein. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Goldstein. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. And his throw is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Goldstein. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19. Tiger. 19.
A handoff for Gibson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Goldstein. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
He finds his man, complete. That's Mitchell. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Point after here coming up. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Come on, come on.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
60 by 60.
Off play action. Baldwin. He's got it in. Complete. He's still on his feet. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Goldstein. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Goldstein. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
A give to Gibson running right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the Bills' 29-yard line.
Once more, Gibson. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Set. Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun, Goldstein. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Let's
line.
go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Goldstein. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the ground with Gibson. Oh, a good move at the 5. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
The 2-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Gibson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to win a shootout here. With all my injuries on defense, we're going to have to win a shootout and hold on to the ball as long as we can. Just keep their offense off the field.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Baldwin trying to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Operating from the gun. Baldwin able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Baldwin. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 3. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Baldwin. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Right now, I'm playing a bunch of different coverages and just kind of seeing what's working with this team. With Spriggs out, I can't really close down the number one corner or the number one receiver, so I've got to kind of now figure out what defense is working on. So I'm still in the kind of figure this team out phase.
And look at the size of these
that's why they're kind of moving the ball.
That's 6'4", 6'5".
They've got the matchup advantage.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Slot man moves right. From the gun on third down. Baldwin. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Yeah, this ain't good already. We just have so many injuries. I'm not rushing the passer like I normally can. And I don't have
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball?
And I'm not giving excuses. I'm just saying this is going to be a shootout. This is going to have to be.
I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game.
It's going to have to be a shootout. Hopefully, we can start kind of getting some stops in the second half. But we'll see.
Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Is Starks hurt? Did he get hurt too? Pritchett's out. Ridley's out. Spriggs out. I mean, look at all these players I have out. I think I have more injuries than that. I have players that aren't even on the injury report right now. Yeah, he's hurt. I'm going to take him out of the game in the first half. I'm just going to take him out. Because I can't afford another like long-term injury. If I lose this game, I lose this game. I'm not that worried about it. I don't want him in the slot. I guess we'll just do that. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's right. We have a ragtag team. I mean, we're still good with the ragtag team. We have a ragtag team.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Mitchell, continue, baby.
Mitchell. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the left side. Fisher. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back to throw now on 1st down. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 21-yard line.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fisher. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Viking 18.
Up the middle they go. Fisher. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness.
I'm going to knock this down and clock down about 20 seconds and start calling timeouts. Because, well, I should have been less than that. But
now
I still want
the
them to have
Steelers
time
use
to
the
come back.
first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 1 from the 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen a game where I think both teams have scored a touchdown on every possession.
By a 2-yard touchdown.
I don't think I've ever seen that in the first half, or just both teams just went down the field and scored a touchdown on every possession.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20. Not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Let's go now.
First down, Buffalo.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this.
Bro, imagine if they missed theirs and I hit mine.
Going into the break.
Hold on, let's
but
see.
This effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Bates' kick
What a
is
kick in the nuts.
And that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to
So they're throwing a lot in the seam. So I'm gonna put Tyson in the slot. Keep Crowther outside. Just Crowther, he's not ready to play full time for me yet. I'm having to kind of put him in. He is fast, but I'm gonna put Tyson on the inside. I think that'll work.
Action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have you run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll run here with Gibson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Goldstein. He finds his man complete. It's Mitchell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Goldstein. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now they go screen. It's complete. On the move past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end.
My God, can I have a little fucking injury? Jesus,
he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Goldstein. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
60 Eagles, go!
Here's Gibson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Goldstein. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down.
Got it, ready?
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set. 70 Lions.
They'll try to run with Gibson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Baldwin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Hold on, guys. They have my ends wrong. Hold on. Yeah, they have my ends wrong. Hold on. Maybe I did that. Yeah, I think I did that. My bad. Yeah, I think I fucked that up. Fucking Jesus Christ. Right, right edge is going to be, no. He's going to be the left edge. No, I think I had that right, actually. Hold on, I had that right. It's over here, it's where it's wrong. Yeah, they fucking fiddle with my goddamn... Oh my god, they fuck with it so bad, dude. Yeah, they fuck with that. That's what it is. They're fucking with my line.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Bills first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. Bulldozes past him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Off the play fake. Baldwin. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Hey!
He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. They'll go with a keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now this time he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. Good strength, gets in a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
At the 9-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Goldstein gets past him at the 10 and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Gibson here running out of the gun. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run. It's Gibson. Now able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 7. Guys man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe
there's the rookie. Nice catch,
this
man.
time
First
the
catch.
flag
Nice
comes
contested
out,
catch.
and
I
think
take it.
it's a good call.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. An unlucky number here. A loss of
Yeah, I was trying to throw it. I think I was getting sacked while I was throwing it.
And it'll be a 2nd
I saw
and
that guy
long.
open it like a little bit late. My fault.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Goldstein. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten. Two late touchdowns, or at least sent to overtime, does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
A solid stiff arm. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go. 19, go.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And the ball's knocked out. Well, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take
nice
the
job
hit,
by the second-year corner, man. He's going to be a staple in my defense for a while. He just took the ball. Nice hit.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, they can
There's been some good experience for young players, I'll tell you that.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. He finds his
He's not your boy, it's all
It's
right.
Mitchell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fisher. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle. Touchdown!
Keep that ball, rookie. Keep that ball.
With his first career NFL touchdown.
He's still solid.
And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know
Let me tell you, if I started another franchise, which it's a possibility, if I started another one, I would not go high-end receivers. I would not. I would get a bunch of I'd maybe get like one guy that's like reliable, whether he's a top-end guy or not. But I would just get guys and catch the goddamn ball in routes. I mean, you don't need anything else.
They'll look to throw.
You can't cover these wide receivers, man. Shawn Michaels of the Pittsburgh Steelers, baby, always comes up in game time.
Just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Looking to put a drive together. They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And how he got away from that first tackler, no idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Back to throw. Baldwin. And he will find his man on the outside. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Baldwin. And he is caught. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Baldwin. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 by 60.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets it down.
Let me tell you, man, I think I got a future another kind of number 1 type corner candidate. I know he's been a little inconsistent today, but I think he's going to be really good. Number 2. I think he'll be really good.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Another fucking injury. Like all of my defensive line is in there.
You know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as they get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
I'm thinking they're going to call
quarter.
timeouts here because they typically do, so I might try to get another first down. Or normally I would just fucking kneel.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
I think I'm going to run the ball twice.
What they're
and if
looking
they
to do
don't
is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Just kneel at the third time.
They'll run on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 87 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they will take a knee here.
Viking 18.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Why are we dragging this on? If they're conceding the game, just take all the time off. Let me tell you, we went from not being able to stop them. We bent, but then we broke in the first half, and we bent and didn't break in the second half on defense. I'm happy how my defense stepped up in the second half. They played really well. The offense was just good all game. It was just good all game.
Well, part of tonight was
I had a feeling that we would be able to beat this team because they're not that. They're talented, but they're not special talented. Like they got like their feast or famine. Like the linebackers are not good. The defensive line's really good. You know, the corners are good. But they're not like they weren't really much of a threat.
Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Steelers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Dan Gibson had a nice all-around game. Over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 catches, 100 yards, total offense. Nice game. Stark played well when he was in. Mitchell always comes through. He doesn't get a ton of catches, but when he gets catches, they count. His catches always count. I love that guy. Zach Mitchell, who I think is just going to be really good eventually. Williams. Should have gotten him the ball more, but he got hurt in the game. Lewis came in and played well. I thought Lewis played well. Me and my Alabama receivers. Got 3 of them. Saunders played good. Yeah, Payne fucking smashed him like usual. Caldwell, tackle machine. Crowther had 7 fucking tackles. I think he's going to be good. He just shouldn't be playing quite yet. We didn't get 1 sack in that game. Holy shit. That's crazy. I figured at least I've gotten a sack. But anyway. Alright guys. See you on week 2.